It says I am live. How's everybody doing out there? It's been a while since I did a live stream. How's the video feed? How's the sound? How's everything? I think the last time I did a live might have been down in Port Galera. So, well, how you doing, Hernan Gilman? What's happening here? Nothing too much happening here. Living day by day, just doing things in the Philippines. Daryl, how you doing, Daryl? Hey, Brian, my dear friend, how are you in the beautiful look of this Thursday morning here in the Philippines? What's doing good? She's actually out there cooking breakfast. I just got done eating some pancakes. She makes me occasionally. I don't eat out every day. Um, can get very costly now that things have gone up, food wise, in different places here. So I try to skip going out to eat every now and then. But we're doing good. How are you doing, Daryl? Good morning from Pultic, Rhode Island. How you doing, John Allen? Just got back from AC. Was hoping to meet you on Walking Street, but never saw you. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, John. I'm always out. I'm not always out and about, but when I do go out, I go out. Do my walk down Walking Street once a week. Once a week, I mean to film it. But I walk down. I mean, that's a main cut through that street, to where you're going. John, you've been here. If you need to go out to MacArthur Highway or whatever, you're coming off MacArthur Highway, you want to go over to Hensonville area, down to Koreatown, all that. It's a main cut through. I am meeting a lot of subscribers. Just the other day, Tequila Reef, I met a subscriber, Gary gave me this flash drive here, this external hard drive here. It has over 2,500 photos of Subic Bay when the Navy was there and the Marines were there and everything. And I went through it. It's like there's some old photos on here from like 1940s and stuff, black and white photos, real cool photos. So I'm gonna have to put something together. But it is really cool. I'll definitely get that out. But yeah, I'm meet subscribers just when I'm out and about. So yeah. Robert in Mindanao. How you doing, Robert? How's Mindanao? Mark Zimmerman from Seattle. Mike married to a Filipino. Good morning. Good morning from Anibungan. Miguel Morgado. Holy cow, guys. Miguel Morgado is here. That's Lut's brother. He's down in Mindanao now. Hello from Bellevue, Washington. Bruce, I can't forget Bruce. Good morning, Bruce. Bruce says, at least in the U.S., I don't have to show a Vax card to go shopping, and I could drink water from the tap, and I know my power will be on all week. I will stay here, but love to visit now and again. Yeah, as far as the Vax cards go now, I'm trying to think. When is the last time I had to show it? It's been a while. We can enter the malls now. No Vax cards showing. The trip we just did, no Vax card was shown. Banks, no Vax card. Going on to Clark, no Vax cards. So they kind of gotten away from that, showing the Vax card. But yeah, drinking out of the water tap, great thing. Turn it on, and but these are the things you just kind of get used to living here. When it comes to the water, you just got to stay away from it. Get the bottled water. Though some Filipino stomachs are just that strong, they can drink out of that tap water, but not me. And as far as brownouts, yeah, you're going to have them. Ricky USA, how is Ricky USA? You got your plane ticket, Ricky? Joey Della Rosario. How you doing, Joey? Washington. Salt Lake City. Chris J. 800. Good morning. I just retired in Subic in February. Cool. How are you enjoying it down there? I like going to Subic Bay for a couple days, and but I can only handle like a couple days. Other people love it down there. It's a completely different environment, completely different vibe down there than up here in Angeles City. It seems to me, it just seems more laid back in Subic compared to up here. Uh, but that's what I always say. You have to find where you want to be here. When you retire in the Philippines, you got to find out kind of where you want to be. What do you like? Um, a lot of guys will retire to Angeles City because maybe they were stationed at the Air Force base here. So a lot of them have those memories. A lot of guys will retire down in Subic Bay area because they were in the Navy, and that was their memory. But you got to find what you like. Um, that's why if you've been following me, I'm not going to be staying here in Angeles City forever. It's not my thing. I get, to each their own. Um, but it's funny because I have people I've talked to that have moved here to Angeles City, retired, moved here. Right off the bat, it's great. I love it. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. Then you talk to them a couple months later and they're like, doing all that stuff and running here and running there and doing this and doing that. It can cost you money. You can spend a lot of money real quick. So, but you have to find it. I've talked to guys that are looking to retire here, and they are going out, and they said, I'm just going to spend my time finding where I want to be. Denny B, how you doing, Denny? You can't leave down there yet because we will be back down there at the end of the month. The whole gang will be back down there. From what I'm told, and I will find out prior to going over or down there, if we need that. From my understanding, we don't need it. So, but like I was saying earlier, you don't need that to go in the malls. Ken Unger, how you doing? Where am I? I know I'm talking a lot. Andre, hi mate. I'm a big fan. Love your vlogs. I just got married to a Filipina from Angeles. Congratulations, Andre. Congratulations. Are you here now, or did you get married and then go back? But congratulations. Ganda no maga, Franz. We got a beer boy club in that building. Yeah. Hi, I'm here in Tampa too. Just got back from Bicol in Manila. Not the same Philippines as I recall pre-pandemic. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's different when you've been here and seen everything go into lockdown, seeing everything change, seeing everything come back to life. And I don't know. It's like when we were down in Pico de Loro and even down in Manila there, everybody seems to be face masked up. They're all very well trained, not even a half mask, a mouth covered, not even a chin warmer. Man, they are fully covered. And I would have it down by my nose and stuff. And I felt like people were going to yell at me. They're very well trained. Hey, Brian, when you're going back to Puerto Galera, you will see a lot of progress at Captain Greg's. Yes, Daryl. I've been watching Captain Greg's has reopened their upstairs eating area. From my understanding, they have a couple of rooms available now. So yeah, we'll definitely be there. That place is great. It's like one of the first places I go to get their pork chops. Their big pork chop steaks, the best. Where are we at? Let's scroll. I know I get talking. Expats are going to start leaving the Philippines soon, Brian. MLSO from Ventura, California. I haven't heard people talking about wanting to leave the Philippines. Like people, I mean, I'm not going to talk about politics, but yes, they have a new president now. Bon. I don't know where he stands with expats and stuff. I haven't heard anything. I mean, who knows? I don't know. Everybody can, you know, say what they want about it. I don't know, but I haven't heard of expats, you know, lining up to leave the Philippines. Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll see. Ken Unger says he returned from the Philippines and never showed my Vax card to shop or eat. Yeah, exactly, Ken. Now, coming in, I think, I don't know. Maybe coming in, you have to show your Vax card, show proof of your Vax card when you land. Of course, when you get on the plane to come over, all that. But once you land, they have eased up on that. Brace says, I've got clap from the bars. Can you help me? No, I can't help you, but to go to the doctor will definitely help you out. Yeah. Yo, from Virginia Beach. I am great. Flights are going down. Be there in September. Cool. You can't drink the water because they're used to it. We're raised with it. They have immunities. We can't develop on a 3-week vacation. You know what? Here'd be a great thing to do. To see if it would actually work, right? Now, I'm not going to do it. Maybe somebody else can do it living here. Like, get yourself a cup of water, from the jugs, the blue jugs. Fill it up. Add just a little bit of tap water in there. Do that for a couple weeks. A couple weeks go by. Add a little bit more. Add a little bit more, and see after a couple months if you're able to. Your body has built an immunity to it, and see if you can then, after a few months, like just tap water and drink it. I'm not going to try it, but it'd be interesting. My mom passed away in February. I'm getting things settled now. Almost finishing and come over there. All right, Ricky. Sorry to hear about your mom's passing. But yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? Take care of things at home. Family comes first. Those are the priorities. And we'll wait. We'll wait for you, Ricky. I'm sure you'll let me know when you're here. Any rumors about easing up vax requirements for international travel now that you have a new president? Have not heard anything, Bruce. Lut would know because Lut's like every day following what's going on here and this and that. So she would know what's going on, not me. Another one is a lot of people, there was talk, chismis, meritus, whatever you want to call it, that after the elections, the Philippines is going to be going back down into a lockdown. And I haven't heard anything. I can't foresee anything like that happening. I mean, it was just a few weeks ago. They say the Angeles City has 0 cases. All the cases are down here. So I can't, I don't believe that rumor. But as far as vax requirements, I don't know, Bruce. Time will tell with that, And is it really the countries that are really pushing it, or are the airlines pushing that? International flights. I don't know. I mean, at least you don't have to. I remember when they did allow people in here, you had to do that quarantine for 2 weeks in a hotel and pay for all that and all that nonsense. At least they don't do that now. 2 beers. We got our plane tickets arriving next Wednesday. I have had a lot I've had 4 COVID shots and a flu shot. You're like iron. COVID will bounce off of YouTube ears. Yeah. Where are we at? All right, I know I'm missing that. Yeah, Denny, we'll be there. We'll be there. Margarita Mike, aloha, coming back October. See you at Tequila Reef. Nah, that's not going to happen. Martial law coming to the Philippines. Nah. Have I ever been to Davao City? No, I have not been to Davao City. I've never been there. You have your tickets to the Philippines, December and January. John. Hey, Brian, just went to Puerto Galera. Captain Greg is back. Food is awesome. Yes, it is. I'm getting ready to visit the Philippines in June. Getting ready to marry my fiance in Siquijor Island. All right, Tim. Good luck. Congratulations. June is just around the corner. Siquijor, never been there. I'll get there. I have friends that, matter of fact, the people that we were with this past weekend, they lived in down near Dumaguete area, up in Darwin and everything. And they kept telling me, "Oh, you got to move there. You got to move there." And I said, "Well, why did you move out of there?" He said, "I loved it there." He goes, "But my wife, she wanted to be a little bit more in the city, so they moved over to Cebu. But so you got to get there. You'll like it there." So that is definitely one of the places. Plus, you got Siquijor right there, and you got Apo Island over there. But it's definitely one of the places I do want to check out. And if what everybody is telling me, it it'll probably be the place where I would definitely move to. I'm not talking moving tomorrow, a week or two from. I'm talking in a couple years from now. Um, but yeah, many people are putting their masks on again in the malls, stores, fast food joints, etc. This is not mandated, but recommended by the health experts. Yeah, that's the thing. They can put recommendations out there. That's cool. Recommend this, recommend that, whatever. Thing is, let people decide. Let people decide if they want to wear a mask or don't want to wear a mask. And I've said that, and I wish they would start that here. You do see a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But you do see a lot of people here in the city of Angeles, also known as the Wild Wild West of the Philippines, because you can pretty much do anything you want, say whatever you want here. Nobody's going to care. But I do see quite a few people, not only foreigners, but Filipinos walking around without a mask on. But let people decide. That's what I have said. Good morning, Dan and Juanita, South Lake Tahoe, California. 4,800, enough to retire there. If you're talking monthly, yes, most definitely. Most definitely, if it's you, a girlfriend, or wife, maybe a few kids, yes, plenty, plenty. You, your wife, your kids, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, the 20, 30 brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, nieces, and cousins that don't want to work. Is 4,800 enough to support the whole family because you are the foreigner with all the money? It can be done, but that 48 will go real quick. But if it's just you, Christopher, and say your girlfriend or your wife, and maybe one or two children if you have it, whatever, plenty enough to live here and retire here. Okay. So Michael J says, I traveled around quite a bit over there the last 3 weeks over. I traveled around quite a bit over the last 3 weeks over there, and you cannot register at a hotel without a Vax card. Okay, there it is. Michael said he's done a lot of traveling here, and he said that they are requiring a Vax card. So where are we at? Two beers. You have to fill out a Philippines health pass before you depart with a test procedure preceding your flight. So they have your Vax history before you arrive. Edwin in the Netherlands. I one time drank the tap water by mistake. My daughter filled up my bottle by mistake instead of with the purified. Oh my God, I was sick for 3 weeks. Yeah, I can imagine. Especially if you have a weak stomach. Plus we're back in the States and other countries, we're so used just walking up to the tap, filling it with water our whole life. We don't think anything of it. And then we come here and by accident we do it. Yeah, I can imagine. Definitely make you sick. Daryl says, I will take that challenge. Hopefully I won't get a bad case of the runs. Yeah. Victor Coco, thank you for the super chat. Will you go see the new movie? Will you go see the new movies soon? Victor, I don't really go to the movies. Unless it's something really, really maybe spectacular that maybe I would want to see, that I think would be great on, big screen and everything like that. But with my Fire Stick, I got all the latest movies out there. If I want to see the new Top Gun, Tom Cruise new movie, which I really don't want to, but if I did, my Fire Stick provides that. But so yeah, I really don't go to the movie theaters. The one in Clark is open, but I hope I answered your question. You bank with the U.S. banks or Philippine banks? Both. Have you ever seen Jimbo 360? He talks badly about y'all bloggers in the Philippines, Brian. No, like you do. I have never even heard of them. So I guess if you've never heard of them, you must not be doing too well. I mean, hey, that's just the way it rolls. You're going to have people all the time talking about other bloggers. I mean, it's just the way it is. They're never going to grow their channel. That's one thing I learned. You're going to get the hateful eight. I call them the hateful eight because you might get 800 subscribers to watch it, and those 800, the hateful eight, will just continuously talk about other vloggers, and they're never going to grow their channel. Their channel's never going to succeed, and all they're going to do is put a target on their back. But you got to understand, a lot of them that do that, it's like because I there's a group out there called I can't think of it now. It'll come to me. But they did it for pure entertainment, and you had to understand, when you listen to them, it was just for pure entertainment. They knew how to wind people up. They knew how to get people all twisted up and mad and this and that. And they did it as a stick. You know what I mean? A shtick. But some of them do that, and others, they do definitely. They are just, miserable people. But no, I haven't. Where are we at here? Hello, I was wondering if you could do another walkthrough Diamond Subdivision. Used to live there 4 years ago. I moved to Dalal. I've heard a lot of positive changes going on there. Ronald, here, if I do a Diamond Subdivision vlog, it would be a moto vlog because you know as well as I do, that place is big. You know that, and to walk every street in there, it'd be a good hour or so long video. It's big. So if I ever do another diamond subdivision, I'll do a moto vlog. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely do one of them. People always like diamond subdivision. They like the vlogs because people live there. Uh, in the past, maybe when they were stationed here. So yeah, I'll have to get the camera out and do that. Where are we at here? Uh, the eyes of Owen. How you doing, the eyes? After not traveling for a couple of years, I'm finding it hard to motivate myself, and I have confidence to travel again. You know how you motivate yourself? The eyes of Owen. Go out there and book yourself a ticket and just do it. Just get out there and do it. Town Cook. I guess that's how you say it. My bags are packed. Be in Manila 15th. Many places I want to visit in 30 days, and Subic Bay is on the list. I'll stop by Angeles City on my way back to say hello. I will be here. How was your experience now when using the DJI Pocket 2 more than your GoPro 10? Is it better for vlogging? I don't know. I kind of switch back and forth between the DJI Pocket 2 and the GoPro 10. GoPro 10, of course, is great when you're around water. Um, I think the DJI Pocket 2 does a better night. You know, lower light, of course, not low light, but low light. I think the DJI Pocket does a heck of a lot better than the GoPro 10. Me personally, and it's only because I've been working with the GoPros and the DJI Pocket now for a while. I think the GoPro 10 just has slightly a better colored picture than the DJI Pocket. I can pick it up with my eye only because I have both of them up there. But color correction in my program works great. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. The GoPro 10, the other day when I was out doing the vlog, when Look was up voting and all that, I was walking around and all of a sudden, beep, 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 just shut off. And I looked down. It has a overheating sensor that automatically kicks the camera off, and which is a good thing. But I do notice the GoPro 10 does get super hot. So they have their advantages and disadvantages. But I use both. All right, where are we at? Where are we? I get talking and people put up questions. DJI Pocket is cute, but I like the GoPro. Good morning. No more Snow Channel. That's interesting. Good morning from Davao City, Philippines. Hello, looking back. Where are we at here? Uber to your mother's house. As a Filipino born in AC, has family there, it is disheartening to see some foreigners, especially whites, always arguing with each other on channels. Respect our country, white people, please. Where are we? I hear Bruce says I hear some overheating and shutting down when doing 4K. Yeah, Bruce, I'm 4K 30. Could I kick it back to 1080 60 and probably not have that problem as much? I'm sure I could. Where are we at? Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Randy. Yes, Hearn, you're right. The most important part is the gimbal. That's the best part of the little DJI. Best part. And another thing I like is you can do a pan time lapse. I can set it here, program it, and then it does a pan time lapse. I like that one. Lloyd, where you at, Lloyd? All right, we'll get Lloyd out here. So, what I mean, what do you guys? What do you guys think? There's 154 people in here. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Philippines is the top place to retire in Asia still, or don't you? It's there's so many pros and cons about living here. Um, it's like I always said, one of the best things is the language barrier. Is the language, the fact that Filipinos, a lot of people speak English here. You don't have to learn a new language here. Well, you can. It's up to you. Um, you have American city. You have American food here. You have Western food here. You have province here. Um, yes, you got to deal with the things here. You got to learn to adapt. Um, as far as people coming here and staying here, to renew your visas is very easy here. They're not kicking you out after, being here 30 days. Uh, but yeah, like Bruce, the biggest advantage is the English language here. They speak it. Some areas you go, they do speak it, but the you got a lot of times you got to like just repeat what you say. Here's a funny thing that happened. When we were traveling down to Pico de Lora, pulled into the gas station, right? And I said, 1,095, which I wasn't thinking because when I pull up to the gas stations here, the guys know me. So I'm like 1,095. Now there's 1,000 pesos of 95 octane, right? Girl's like 1,095. I'm like, yes. I was pumping gas. I turn around, we're over 1,000. I'm like, what? What is she doing? What? She said, 1,095 is what I thought, is what she thought I was telling her to put in, 1,095 pesos. So, yeah, but the language here, sometimes, like I said, you got to explain. You want to say hello, Lloyd? Let's going to come in and say hello. There are young, pretty girls in many places, but Philippines only is a country that has the majority of population speaking English. All right, let's going to hop in here and say hello. Come on, Jason.
Hello, hello. Where should I start?
Wherever you want.
Okay. CG abroad? I know CG. Hey, CG. Your live stream is more important than breakfast with the guys. We're missing you from Tequila Rip. Rest. Hey, Daryl, Charity. Hello, my friend. How are you? And the girls is doing okay. Hannah is doing her fourth quarter exam today. Wish her luck. Edwin in the Netherlands. Well, I too young to retire yet and have my work here now, but when I retire, we will go back to the Philippines for sure. My wife missing Philippines and adjust here. Not easy. They need to have their family. You're right. One thing when I was in United States, one thing it can drive me crazy is homesick because I don't have anybody there. My family is not there, and my neighbor was so far. No one to talk except me and Brian. And I think Brian has need to go to work, so I'm by myself. Uh, Adjusting is kind of harder until one day I get a job, so I become more busier. Mark Zimmerman. Good EM lot. Victor Kokolot. How many people from your area would enjoy to visit the USA? Maybe 95%. 95%. If people has a lot of, America known as the, what's that called? Living, oh no, what's called that? They always call that America. Like if you goes there, like people thought about America, like oh, I forgot. I need to think about it. What is that? But if you ask me how many people, maybe 95% would love to visit America. And even me, I would like to visit different country too, right? I have that privilege that I already visit America. So I am very happy for it. Mostly when I see the four season in my life that I never see. And oh, my first time is when I have the winter. The first snow, I went outside and just get my hand, and then I taste the ice. Taste the ice. Oh, taste the ice. Arturo Zandoval. Good morning, Luisa. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm feeling better. Mark Zizerman, what do you think of Marcos Lot? Yeah, he win. That's what I think. Mark Viver. Hello, Lot. It's Mark from Idaho. How are you, Mark? I would like to say also over here, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Caption Ramen, you're doing good. Figure out the pain stop. I kind of feel better right now. Since yesterday, I went, as I said, I went there and asked the doctor that I have right now is for like really stomach pain. And I said, what is wrong with that? I have couple medicine that I need to take so for a week. So let's see how it works. I hope the medication is helping you with your stomach pain. Yeah, I hope that too. Roger Mont, Land of the Free. Yeah, Land of the Free. I know that too. Do you have one more? One more. I can't think about it right now. Senora, RCO channel. Hi. How are you, Cici, watching from Montreal? I am very, very good. We are very good. How about you guys down there, Senora RCO channel? Mark Cesarman, what is your favorite food to cook, Lot? Actually, my favorite food is adobo, but I can't cook adobo. But that's my favorite food, and also lechon from Cebu. 2 years. Philippines is not the only place one can have issue translating English to English. Don't you know? Just saying. Mm. Rich Buang. Hello, Lot Lot. Maayong buntag, day. Hope you and family are well. Yes, we are very good. How about you, Rich Buang? Uh, Senora, thank you for the super sticker. Frank, oh my God, how could I pronounce it? El Grange, the New World. Tibong, America is land of opportunity. Yes, that's true. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the one. A land of opportunity. So Lot, huh? So Lot have the pool cleaned up all their poster flyer yet. They're working on it. They're working on it yesterday and today until they're going to clean. I think all over the Philippines, that's what they do. When the election done, they will going to take all the sticker out. Rich Buang, the lechon teaser in Bohol is delicious. I don't know. I never been Bohol, so I don't know about their lechon. But so far, I like Cebu. All good, sis. Summer is coming. Can wait to go back through. Yes. Oh yeah, it's summer down in United States, right? June? June, yes. Oh, Rich Buang. It's still okay, but he's still Buang. Crazy. I love spicy, creamy chicken sisig. Maybe you can do a cooking video with instruction lot. Erin, the Netherlands. Uh, creamy chicken, probably.
You have
Sisig,
3 recipes capsules. Do
yes.
you want to use smart recipes, food book recipes, or side chef?
I don't know. Later. Sisig, I'm not sure. Francis Drake. I will finally be able to visit Angeles City in mid-June. How?
I didn't understand that.
Oh, see, my Google didn't understand that. How are the hotel there? Are most of them open now? Still many closed down from pandemic. Brian will tell that because he's the one who has more knowledge about hotels. He tells this. Actually, most of the hotel over here are already open. Rich buang too. The whole shark adobo in Oslo is masarap. I don't know about shark. I don't have any idea. Lot, Daryl Charity, Lot, have you ever been to Kalayaan, Laguna? No, never been Laguna. But when we went to, what's that place? Pico de Loro, we passed by in Cavite. And I'm very impressed about how big is Cavite. It's just long, long, long. It's all Cavite. That's so good. Hello, everyone from Senora. Mike Cortez, good morning, lots. Ah, yatis, dami ko nga. Lots. Tom Roth. Hi guys, tell Brian I have a preview in my balikbayan box. Hope to be home in July. Wow. Prego also, I like Prego. I like that one. And also the white Prego sauce. It's like carbonara. I like that too. Ah. Lot, did you watch the Kentucky Derby? No. Adobo chicken. Danpi. Daryl Charity Kalayaan Laguna is where I am from now. Wow. Hopefully one day I would like to visit. I think Laguna were the falls, right? Maria Cristina Falls. One of our friends lives down there. No, his wife came from there. Stefan Lubinaw. Hey, what's up? Greetings from Malay Balay. Bukidnon. Wow. And I never been there too. There's a lot of thousand of places over here in the Philippines that I never been. One day, you never know. Question Ramen, how was 100 Islands going there late in May? Was it fun for your perspective? Yes, absolutely. We have really fun. Uh, the most challenges I did there when I climbed the Montegridge, which I don't in my mind I thought it's really easy, but honestly in reality it's not, because I am in the middle that I am already like giving up. But however, that guide told me if I'm going back, it's more farther than actually I'm going to the exit. So I choose, like, I have the focus, like I always said, like, okay, I gotta go this way. Uh, 10 more, 10 more, 10 more, and I finally reach it. So that's the good thing also, and that's the most challenges. And we have a really good time with our like island hopping, and island 100 Island is very pretty. That's my second time since my the first time I've been there is I'm very young, so everything is not the same as before when I was. It's my first time. Everything is changed, and I am very impressed how they changed so much and how they more very pretty. Senora, you must visit Molbol. Mulbul? Cebu, it's beautiful. We only visit Oslo and more, a little bit. Stefan Lubinau, I am from Germany. Oh, wow. Alexi, I have a word. Guten Abend, Guten Morgen. Joseph Westberg, how does the election of Ferdinand Marcos Jr. affect your thoughts of retiring and meeting a wife for America? I don't have idea. I don't have any idea. How does the election for the effect? I don't think it's effect. There's any effect at all. There's certain, like, when you change the government from the previous government. Of course, he was the new government, they changed something, but according to him, he was going to go what's the previous government did for the bill. But I don't think there's any effect at all. Barnon Graham from Michigan. Guten Morgen. Yes. Is it good morning or good evening? What I wonder if you or Brian ask fares for truck or taxi if they put foreigner tax now more. I don't know because we never since we live here, we never get the taxi, right? Yeah, we never ride taxi. I ride Blue Cab one time. I went to San Fernando, but I don't think they put taxes on it because you paid per meter. Okay, where we at? I think that's about it. Where is Malaybalay? Malaybalay Bukidnon, right? Oh. Boss! Oh my God, Miguel is in the house.
Yeah, I know. He was in earlier.
What's up?
Miguel Morgado.
Miguel Morgado.
He's down at Anibungan.
He was in Anibungan. That's my brother, though. How was your, what's up? I think I'm gonna, Okay, everyone, I'm gonna transfer this to my husband. Wish you, my husband is over here. Thank you so much. So I gotta do something also. You have a good night, everyone, and good evening, good morning, wherever you're from. Have a good night and have a nice day.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, of course, and of course, you need to stay healthy wherever you are. Okay? Where's my? Oh.
Who's next? Bing?
Oh, Ben, you wanna say hello? Say hello.
All right, guys. Where are we at? Where's your husband? Right here, off to the side. All right, guys. So tell me, maybe people know this. You know, people or anybody that is retired in like Malaysia. What is Malaysia like? Never been there. I don't never even heard of any vloggers out of Malaysia. What is Malaysia like? Same way with Vietnam. Are there many people that retire in Vietnam? What are their retirement laws there with expats? Cambodia. I know people that visit Cambodia and Vietnam. But what is it like to retire there? What is the cost of living in those places? I guess every place has a trade-off, right? People compare Thailand to Thailand to the Philippines, and the Philippines is cheaper with this, but more expensive with that, and vice versa. I see people retire in Panama and South America and stuff. But what are like the Asian countries like? Other Asian countries? I don't know. Maybe people do know. Said had a family member retire there. They moved back to Norway really quick. They got treated like they were a millionaire, but my family members only had $1,200 a month, so didn't stay. They were treated like they were a millionaire, but my family member had only $1,200. I mean, is $1,200 enough a month to say live in Malaysia? I don't know. I've never really checked into it as far as retiring. How long do leaves here in the Philippines? How long have I lived here in the Philippines? Going on 6 years. 6 years already. Phoenix Hotel, no more. Some hotel reviews would be great. A lot of them are open now. How full are they? I don't know. but they're open. A lot are open. A lot are open. I've had a friend whose brother retired in Cambodia. Later, he developed cancer, could not get the right medical help. Plus, he didn't have the money to return to the USA. He died over there. Wow. I guess medical, you got to, those are just some of the things you have to look at. What are the medical? What's medical like? There's a lot to consider. Brian, I'm finally here last night. Oh, yes, Brian got here last night. Where's a good breakfast place? My breakfast place I like is Tequila Reef. But you got Phillies, you got Envy. Some of your hotels have breakfast. Depends. My taste buds are different than your taste buds. So, but I enjoy Phillies. To me, I like Phillies. Brian, there's no comparison between Thailand and the Philippines. That's like comparing a Kia to a Mercedes. Brian, have you seen a Bengal tiger at the zoo in the Philippines? Yes, I have, Victor. Matter of fact, down in Subic Bay, they have a safari down there, like a little zoo. Up here on Clark, they have a safari up there. They have the Bengal tigers up there. So yes, I've seen them. Matter of fact, up here on Clark, and they even have a black bear. What else? They have baboons, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Yes, I have seen them. Have seen them. Not in the wild, but in the zoos. Ricky says Margarita Station, pretty good breakfast too. Yep, for sure. Robert says, I heard parts of Colombia are great and low cost of living. Medellin, Colombia, Eternal Spring. I would imagine it's just like anywhere else. In any country, you live in a big city, it's going to cost you more. You live out away from the city, it's going to cost you less. Medical is not bad in Cambodia now, but anything serious, go to Thailand for treatment. What is the process of leasing a car as a foreigner in the Philippines? I mean, I went in and I applied for a car loan. I put so much down and financed the rest, and I had no problem. It was weird. Went in, told him I want to apply for a loan. Okay, fill this form out. I said to him, do you need me to show you any type of monthly income, guaranteed income that I'm receiving? They said, no, just fill the papers out. Now, I've been banking with BPI for years now, so maybe that helped. Then I've heard other people have problems. The only thing you could do is, if you're thinking about it, go in, ask. I didn't have a problem. How are you handling the heat in the Philippines the last 6 years? Does it compare to Utah and the USA? I'm from Norway, so hope I don't get fried up. I can't compare it to Utah because I've never been there. But like now it's summertime and it's hot, humid. Depending on where you live. Other areas, if you're near the ocean, you get a breeze. If you're higher up in the mountain, it's a little cooler. But you just kind of deal with the heat. But summertime here in the city, it is hot. It is very hot. You know, it's hot when Filipinos complain it's hot. A lot of times I get out in the morning, do what I got to do in the morning. By 12 o'clock or so, I'm back in the house in the air, editing videos, watching some TV. But then again, if you're by the ocean or near a pool, you can, it's easier to stay out. You go in the ocean, go in the pool, whatever. But that's one thing. I mean, it's just warm all the time. Summertime's hot, rainy season, but it's warm, so you can deal with it. I don't know. You just kind of adapt. You just do. Rod Clark, good morning, mate. Finally, I returned to see my daughter and partner out near Marquee Mall. It's been 2.5 years. It's going to be a very emotional reunion. Can't wait. Yeah, Rod. You know what? Good for you. You along with many other people did that. Had to wait 2 years, 2.5 years. Um, I think it's tougher for people like you, Rod, who have been here, have uh, been with your mate here, spent time here with your daughter and your partner and everything like that, uh, compared to somebody who met a girl online during this whole entire ordeal. They've never met the person in life, never spent time with the person in life, don't even know what the person's like in life. I think it's harder for people like you, Rod, who have done that and have met your partner and everything like that. But countdown's on. Yes, countdown's on. Where are we at? Oh, hang on. Somebody told me you and your family are giving up that house, which is awesome, and moving somewhere else in the Philippines. True or not? I love the poochie of your Bachoy. Yeah, we not right now, Jeff. Our plan is not right now to jump up, get out of here, move out of here. The next 2 years, Hannah Grace has 2 years left in school up here. Within those 2 years, we will find where we want to be. And yes, move out of here. Like I said earlier, you got to find where you want to be in the Philippines. If you're a single guy coming here, don't have no commitments, but you want to retire here, man, get around, move around, see where you want to be. You got to be somewhere where you enjoy being and having things that you like having. There's a lot of things you got to look at and consider. Everybody's different. But yeah, we will definitely be out of this area eventually. Robert, I am controlling pre-diabetic now. Is it hard to find low carb food in the Philippines? No. Uh, you got to. I mean, it's here. Um, pre-diabetic. You never know. You might get here, and this might sound weird, but you might get here, and you might go from pre-diabetic to not even being a diabetic. Uh, when I left the States, I was taking medicine and insulin. When I got here, within months, my blood sugar was low, and I didn't even have to take insulin. But yes, you can. It's all in your diet. You know that being a pre-diabetic, and even diabetics know it's all in a person's diet. Do I eat the healthiest as a type 2 diabetic? Not really, but I'm not pounding down sodas every day. I'm not drinking alcohol every day. I'm not, eating crazy. Like this morning, I had some pancakes with syrup. Um, it's all in what you eat. It's all in what you eat. Daryl says the heat here in the Philippines is way more intense in the summer than anything in the United States. No real true answer. Like your icon. No, Drew. No real true answer in comparison of Asian countries. It all depends on each individual with budget, health, etc. No place is better than the other. It just depends on each individual person's choice. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. If you like somewhere and you want to move and retire there, I guess you have to deal with whatever the country's uh, laws are when it comes to renewing visas. And if you like living there, you're just going to do it. You're just going to do it. And you're going to deal with it because that's where you want to be. So, here in the Philippines, it's pretty darn easy renewing visas here and stuff, traveling around here, getting in here. So, yeah, you just, wherever you go, you just deal with whatever is required of you to do. Where are we at? What are your thoughts about expats going broke? Video post by Paul the Old Dog. If you haven't seen it, no, I don't. I haven't seen that video. Does it happen here? Yes, it happens here. It happens here. Um, but here's the thing, guys. There's so many videos out there about the Philippines, about dating, about what to look out for, what not to look out for. What are the things that you should be aware of if you're going to retire here? What should you do? What shouldn't you do? There's so many videos out there. There's so many videos out there. You still hear guys, this girl, I dated her and came to the Philippines, built her a house and did that and did this. And, next thing you know, she throws me out. There's so many videos out there. The other thing is, people, these people are begging for money. It's up to people. It's up to them what they want to do. If they want to help people out, if they want to donate to channels, it's up to the individual. But there's so many videos out there to help expats now and people coming here. Now, then again, you could have everything in place and come here and something bad happens. It can happen. But yeah, like I said, I know who he is, but I really don't watch. I don't watch many vloggers. There's so many new ones coming in. There's so many new ones coming in, and everything is this. This is the most amazing, beautiful thing I've ever seen in the Philippines. Oh, I was so surprised at how amazing this is. Jollibee burgers are the best burgers in the whole world. They're using the Pinoy baiting tactics, I call it. But there's so many flooding the Philippines right now. They've jumped on that bandwagon and they're following that format where everything is beautiful. It is beyond sunshine and rainbows. It's like dueling triple rainbows and, dueling triple sunshines, and the unicorns are the best here in the world. So I don't even watch them. I don't watch them. I watch, a lot of the older people that have been here for a while, the people that know what it's like to truly live in the Philippines, that don't sugarcoat things, tell it how it is. But to each their own when it comes to people watching vloggers. So anyways, guys, it seems like there are a bunch of new channels that pretty much watch the one I've watched for years. Right, Ricky? And Ricky's been a long time subscriber. Ricky's been here in and out of the Philippines quite a bit throughout the years. And Ricky, those that really truly have watched, my channel and other channels that have been here for a while. We just tell it how it is as a foreigner living here. Things you have to deal with, the things you got to overcome, what to look out for. We live here. This is our life now. Like your life is your life where you live, you're 9 to 5, this is our life. This is what we do. And, people say, oh, well, man, you got a lot of money. You travel here, you travel there. It doesn't cost much to travel in the Philippines. That's the thing. It doesn't cost much. You can go to a place that might be $50 US right on the beach. You got a beautiful view, palm trees, sand, hammocks swaying in the, between the palm trees and the blue ocean. But it costs you maybe $50 to stay there. It doesn't cost much for a beautiful scenery. Now, can you spend more? Sure, you can spend a ton of more money. But this is everyday life here. And, that's what we show. And that's what other channels show. We're not the sunshine and rainbow crew. New vloggers are popping up every single day, and they all claim to be experts on the Philippines. Thank God you, Brian, my dear friend. Yeah. And the newer ones, I don't even know them, but the ones that just pop up, and these are the ones I can't stand. Like I said, how everything, this I can't believe this made me cry in the Philippines. And they got these dramatic thumbnails that they pose for. Uh, 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 can't stand them. It's fake. It's just fake. But I don't know. People flock to fakeness, I guess. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. It's been an hour. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for supporting the channel, staying with the channel. I don't know. We're at 93,000, on our way to 100,000. So, yeah, it wouldn't be a channel without you guys. So, anyways, guys, I'm wrapping this one up. I don't know what I'm doing today. Probably nothing, staying inside because of the heat. And with that, there's Bing Bing. Hi, Bing. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later.